Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a video here that is quite interesting. It's quite topical. So let's read through it together and then we'll offer a few comments afterwards. So the title of the article is Trump Financial Disclosure Shows 21,000 Trades in 2025. All right, so the article begins, President Donald Trump made more than 21,000 securities trades in his first year back in office, often in intense bursts tied to market events he created. The total dollar value of the trades was somewhere between 600 million and 1.86 billion, according to his financial disclosure for 2025, which lists values in broad ranges. Many of the transactions involve large companies that have business with the federal government. Trump averaged 85 trades per market day. An analysis of the report shows just 10 days accounted for about a quarter of all trades executed in 2025. Many of those came during heightened volatility on Wall Street after Trump had already announced policy changes. There was also dissonance across Trump's 8 separate trading accounts. In more than 200 cases, he bought a stock in one account the same day he was selling it in another. The chaotic rhythm and large volume of trading add to an emerging picture of Trump's finances, which critics and watchdog groups have scrutinized for hints that he may be improperly profiting from the presidency. In the same report, he disclosed earning at least $1.4 billion from crypto and meme coin related business in 2025. Deflected questions. The president on Wednesday downplayed the amount of money he made, saying he was already wealthy when elected, and he deflected questions from reporters about whether he was inappropriately profiting off the presidency. Purposely, I never speak to any of the people that run the money, but they're at big institutions and they invest in whatever they invest, Trump said at Joint Base Andrews before departing for North Dakota. You know why I'm profiting? Because the stock market's going up. The Trump Organization says that the president's holdings are independently managed by third-party financial institutions that have control over all investment decisions, with trades executed through automated model-based portfolios and direct indexing strategies. Trump, his family members, and his company play no role in making transactions and receive no advance notice of the trades, according to a company spokesperson. The White House also said that Trump's investments are independently managed. There are no conflicts of interest, said spokesperson Anna Kelly. Eric Trump, the president's son and executive vice president of the Trump Organization, has said the assets were in a blind trust. To suggest that individual stocks are being bought or sold at the discretion of any member of the Trump family would be a lie and blatantly false, he wrote in a post on X in May after Trump disclosed more than 3,700 trades in the first quarter of 2026. At the time, some on Wall Street said they found that frequency of trading to be surprising. About one-tenth of Trump's disclosed non-cash investment assets last year were in expected investment funds, things like mutual funds and exchange-traded funds that are broadly diversified and don't require detailed asset-by-asset reporting. But beyond those, it's unclear which market indexes Trump is tracking. The president lists 8 separate investment accounts on the disclosure and their underlying assets, but gives no indication of which institutions he's using to manage them. There's some overlap between assets held in accounts, with shares of Lockheed Martin Corporation appearing in 6 accounts and shares of McDonald's Corporation, Microsoft Corporation, and Pfizer Incorporated in 7. S&P mainstays. His top overall stock holdings, Apple Incorporated, Nvidia, Broadcom, Microsoft, and Tesla, are mainstays of the S&P 500 index. Though the volume of the transactions was large, the value of about half of them fell within the lowest range between $1,001 and $15,000. There may have been even more trades. Officials don't have to report trades of $1,000 or less. Overall, Trump reported 15,524 purchases and 5,761 sales of assets. Occasionally, there was volatility within one of Trump's accounts. On 4 days, an individual security was both bought and sold on the same day and in the same account. For example, as Blue Owl Capital Corporation declined 33.1% on September 15th. One Trump account, identified only as investment account number 4, bought more than $1 million in shares in the entity stocks, according to the disclosures. That day, the same account sold 6 lots of the same stock. The disclosures don't indicate the exact value or time of the day of the trades. Some of Trump's busiest trading days came after announcements of policy shifts, especially around trade. His asset managers executed 616 trades on February 3rd, one day before tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China were scheduled to go into effect. There were 640 more trades a month later after Trump lifted a pause on those tariffs. And a month after that, there were 446 trades on April 4th amid a sell-off prompted by his Liberation Day tariff announcements. So that's the end of the article. So what catches most people's attention is the fact that there were 21,000 trades across calendar year 2025 last year. So as an elected official, he has to have a lot of transparency and disclosures serving in public office. But the most important thing here, other than the total amount, and we'll get to that, is just this bit here where it says that the trades were somewhere between 600 million and 1.86 billion. That's just telling you the total value of the trade. So that's trades are of course both ways, not just buying but also selling. And then the thing that catches our biggest attention, that is not clear if you don't read the full article, would be that there's I think 8 different accounts. So by having that, it says that the holdings are independently managed by third-party financial institutions, right? So there's many accounts, not just one account. So you might be thinking that, well, this is Donald Trump trading dozens and dozens of times per day, perhaps on his phone, but that's not the case. There's well over half a dozen different accounts. So that is the key thing. People need to understand that the middle part of this article is just trying to make it clear, as they were saying that Donald Trump says the market's going up. That is his first answer, but then the key point here to really make things clear from their response to any initial criticism of why so many trades across calendar year 2025 is that the Trump organization says that all of the president's holdings are independently managed by third-party financial institutions that have control over all investment decisions, with trades executed through automated model-based portfolios and direct indexing strategies. So the key point also, Trump, his family members, and his company play no role in making transactions and receive no advance notices of the trades, according to a company spokesperson. So just wanted to share this article with everybody because it's a great piece of information, but there's also a lot of nuance. So the title is saying one thing, but upon closer inspection, it's not necessarily that Donald Trump is trading 21,000 times across one calendar year. This is actually independently managed accounts. I think around 8 different brokerage accounts. Okay, and only a certain percent of those are actually ETFs or mutual funds. So assets that are a bit less sort of volatile. Not a basket of as opposed to a single security such as Apple, or as we scroll down here, you can see that the most outstanding holdings at the way end of this article would be Nvidia. Okay, so overall stock holdings, top overall stock holdings for the present, Broadcom, okay, Microsoft, and then Tesla, and these are all mainstays of the S&P 500. Okay, so with that being said, going to wrap up this little article, and again, as a gentle reminder to everybody, this is cryptodeposit.org. So you are welcome to check out cryptodeposit.org. You are welcome to email us at info@cryptodeposit.org if you have any questions about getting started. All you have to do is go to cryptodeposit.org. You can connect one of dozens of different wallets, such as MetaMask, which a lot of people use, including I. And then, of course, you can deposit cash. Once you've connected your wallet, there's ways to deposit cash. You can get stable coins such as USDT, USDC. You're able to deposit your stable coins and get a yield. You can see there's a yield curve here as well. You can view your holdings, your bills. You can do the borrowing and lending protocol. You can do OTC. You can even put in a request for proposal if you wanted to do larger ticket deals. You can view your statements, again, once you've connected your wallet. And then, of course, we have XMTP secure messaging, activity history, and then most recently added the exchange tab and the swap tab if you wanted to explore those further. There's a white paper video on the YouTube channel, and there is a series of onboarding tutorials episodes on the YouTube channel as well if you wanted to become more familiar with cryptodeposit.org. So with that being said, we are going to call it a video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video on Donald Trump's trades. So wanted to share that article with you all so you can learn a bit more, get a little bit more context, as we like to say, nuance. There's a lot of details that people only reading maybe the headlines need to also take the whole context, not just sort of cherry pick some certain facts and details without the bigger picture. So hopefully this provides a bit more perspective. And with that being said, wishing you all a great day. See you again very soon on another video covering another exciting topic here on the YouTube channel. Have a good one, everybody, and talk to you again soon.